Hello and welcome to the 11th edition of the Meyer Memos. Today is November 3rd, 2023. Monday, November 6th, there are no meetings. Tuesday, November 7th, there's no staff meeting, but the BLT will be meeting at 8 o'clock in the conference room. And then student council elections are from 9:25 to 10:35 on Tuesday. Classes will vote in 5-minute increments, and they'll be in the cafeteria. Please see the schedule later in the slideshow. Wednesday, November 8th, we have a K1 construction meeting from 7:30 to 8:30. We have an ISST meeting at 8:05 in the conference room. We have a swim meeting at 10 in the conference room. And then I will be walking around for a walkthrough with our assistant superintendent at 10 o'clock. Thursday, we have a principals meeting from 10 to 11 that's virtual. And then Friday, there are no meetings. Student council voting, please. I made a video that I put in the email that sent this memo. Please share that with students on Monday on how to vote. We're going to vote in the cafeteria, and then please line your students up in alphabetical order so they may go to the appropriate polling captain. So you can see that John starts off at 9:25, and we end with Mrs. Hobbs at 10:35. Goblin site. This is something that you can use to assist you in your writing when you're messaging families. Becca shared this with us. It looks like this. So if you have a magic to do or something, you want to say, tell students to be kind, and then we push OK. We go to right there, tell students to be kind. Sorry, I'm learning this myself a little bit, and you convert it, it's professional. So please remind students to practice kindness. If you want to try a different route, it could be less snarky, let's just say. Convert it. Let's remind students to show kindness. So you can have different ways of doing it. And then there's also a judge. So let's say we'll use this comment. We go to judge. We enter in what that was written. And then they kind of judge it and tell you how it sounds. So if you write something and you want them to make a judgment call and say, yeah, it needs to be friendlier or not quite so snarky, it's just really cool. It's called goblin.tools. It's thinking right now. So I'll move on and back into my memo. Thank you, Becca, for sharing this. Also, e-learning days. They sent out a message that to us, the principals, to say that this is they're going to be a thing again. So e-learning days will be no devices for kindergarten. No cords will be going home with any child. There's a generic template that they will use over and over, and then I'll send a message out this week with details. PBIS Equity Team, they completed our Tiered Fidelity Inventory or TFI survey. And what they found is that they decided to create videos for expected behavior in classrooms. This is an area that needs to be addressed, such as sitting in chair, how to sit on the floor, positive mindset, using resources, and taking turns. Thank you, PBIS team. Attendance. So I'm doing a study on our attendance. We're setting our goal for 55%. Last year it was 43% at 95%. Right now we're sitting at the same as we were last year at this time. So 62.7% are attending 95% of the time. So we haven't made much progress with it. We're just simply the same as last year. That's equal to 2 or more absences thus far, and there's a lot of kids doing that. So we need to change this mindset. I'm going to be doing some thinking and some planning, and then I'm going to communicate with staff on what we can do to change this, because we have to get the kids to school, and our attendance is still not very good. Physical. There's been an uptick in physical aggressiveness with kids. Please discuss with the class about keeping your hands to yourself. I'm guessing you've already done this a few hundred times, but please make a conscious effort to talk about being in each other's space. Well, that's it. Thank you, and have a great long weekend.